Hi, my name is Dave Irwin with Language Development Opportunities. We're here in Devin Greenfield's class at Kelso High School this morning. This class is made up of 9th through 12th graders, level 1 through 3 English learners. Some of them are brand new to the country, others have various degrees of limited English. We're going to be doing a lesson called Talk, Write, Learn, where kids blend academic conversation with writing skills and a content objective, coming out with a finished paper by the end of the week.
You want to fit in? Fit in.
A Talk, Write, Learn lesson ties objectives to standards in several different ways. We have content standards, content objectives, language standards, and language objectives, and then we'll go to writing standards and writing objectives. Our content standards for the Zoot Suit Riot lesson are going to be determining a central idea of a text and analyzing its development. We'll be using ELPA 21 English Language Proficiency Standard 4, analyze and critique the arguments of others orally and in writing. And then we'll finish up with Writing Standard 9 through 10, number 2, write informative and explanatory text to examine and convey complex ideas. The objectives tied to those standards are to identify the causes and the outcomes of the Zoot Suit riots and make a connection to current issues. Then our language objective tied to that language standard will be to make an oral presentation of the findings about the causes and outcomes to a partner in an academic conversation, eventually leading to the writing objective to write this opinion piece that develops and summarizes the claim using the information and evidence from the videos and the readings. Lessons that include English language learners always need to be adjusted or scaffolded for the levels of language acquisition for those students. In our state, Washington, we're using the ELPA 21 English Language Proficiency Standards, and in this lesson we'll be focusing on Standard 4, in which an ELL can construct grade-appropriate oral and written claims and support them with reasoning and evidence. That standard is then scaffolded for 5 levels of language acquisition. A lot of what happens in the Zoot Suit riots has to do with styles that teenagers wear. Okay? There's different kinds of styles. There's hairstyle, there's hat style, there's clothing style. So currently, right now, there are styles in Kelso High School. Just be thinking about what kind of hairstyles do kids like now? So here's the first thing you're going to discuss with this partner. What are the styles, hair, clothes, and even language in Kelso High School?
Ombres in girls' hair.
Ombre, what does that mean?
Like ombre hair. Like it goes from dark to like blonde.
Oh, really? Okay, is that yours?
What else? Jordans, I think.
Yeah. Saggy pants.
Okay, now, in this first box up here, in this section, I'd like you to write down notes about what you and the partner said. What did you both say about the styles in your school? And you can keep on talking while you're writing. Just make sure you record these things. Like I said, you're going to need this later on. You do your larger writing piece.
Pants, like this.
Baggy pants. Pants. P-A-N-T-S.
This might take a little bit more thinking. We're going to say on this same slide, why do teenagers adopt certain styles?
They want to look cool. Yeah.
They want to look good.
Okay, so I want you to look at the pictures here now. What does this look like to you? What do you see?
They look like gangsters.
They look like gangsters. I like that. Elaborate. Tell me why you think they look like gangsters.
Because the way they're like standing. Yeah.
There's a posing kind of like body language. So it's not just the clothes. This way of standing is a style too. Like I'm all like, yeah, right? Like so, it's like there's a style of just being there, kind of posing and body language. Okay, what about the clothes themselves?
Looking fancy.
Looking fancy. Dressed up, got the tie on, got the jacket. Okay, what else?
The hat.
Got the hat, yep.
Glasses.
Glasses, yeah, I got the sunglasses. Okay, so now I want to show you a quick video. At this point, the students watch a video on the cultural context of the Zoot Suit riots. Stop it right there. There are pauses throughout the video with guiding questions for more conversation and note-taking. At the end of the video, they discuss similarities between the Zoot Suit riots and cultural conflicts today, and if they choose to, any personal experiences with cultural conflict.
They want to fit in, I guess. Like in a group or
Fit in with their own group?
Popular within their group,
Yeah.
right? Okay, you can add to that then.
After students finish the conversation and note-taking phase, they move into a pre-writing organizer, in this case, a bubble map. There are 3 topics to explain in their paper: the causes of the Zoot Suit riots, whether either side in the conflict was right or wrong, or issues on both sides of the conflict, and to discuss cultural conflict today. The bubble map helps them organize details from their notes around the 3 topics, and it's flexible enough so that students of various language levels can make use of it.
That's called baggy shirt.
So longer jacket.
Yeah, longer jacket. And baggy.
Next is the PEAS, or PEAS organizer, which helps students move details from the bubble map into a 5-paragraph structure. P stands for point, or topic sentence. E is for evidence for that point. A is the analysis of the evidence. And S is the summary for that paragraph. There can be several examples of evidence and analysis for each point. After successfully completing the PEAS organizer, students are ready to write their expository essay. Level 1 and 2 students write only 1 paragraph with support from an assistant. First of all, I'm pretty impressed so far. I've seen there's been good talking, there's been good writing. I'm going to ask you to step it up even more with this thing about asking your partner to tell you more next time.
Can you elaborate?
And also they brought respect. And what do you think?
All right, we got some good mileage on that. So we're going to begin to pack up. Adios. Hi, we're here this morning on the final day of the project with the Zoot Suit riots. Let's start at the end of the table. V, can you tell us a little bit about how this was for you?
Yeah, we learned a lot about this because, you know, when you come, you show us the video. You show us what happened in 1943 after Los Angeles.
These people fight with each other because they want to steal all the things, and they was selfish with each other. Yo pienso en lo personal que todos estos conflictos fue por la envidia y el egoísmo que había entre estos años, y tal vez algún día o hoy en día se puedan solucionar estos grandes problemas que se siguen dando con los inmigrantes de latinos, mexicanos y de otras partes del mundo, con los residentes de este país y de otras partes. I think that's my opinion.
Qué bueno, muchas gracias.
The Zoot Suit riots kind of reminded me of my family because they're immigrants, and it's really hard that my parents didn't have the opportunity to go to school, and
it is hard. I understand you because like my parents did too. My dad came to the United States when he was 18. We work hard, we try to find jobs no matter where we want to work. It doesn't matter for us, just to like help our families. It is great, and now I just hope to like graduate from school and then make my parents proud of me.
Would either of you share what you want to do after high school?
Yeah, I want to like be a teacher and then like help my parents.
How about you, Carla?
Well, I wanted to be a house designer at first, but then I also like little kids a lot, so I wanted to be a teacher, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Lots of time to figure that out.
I didn't realize the value of the conversations and how really it helps solidify the information in their heads.
I feel like when you explained it to us, I kind of got it, but then when we were discussing in our groups, I felt like I got a better understanding.
Okay, I think that was for me like a new experience because I can practice more my English.
It makes it a little bit safer when you're just talking with your table partner or your elbow partner. That is something that I know for sure I'm going to include in my instruction for all of my classes, but especially the ELLs.